Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So guys, today we are diving into a lawsuit that pulls back the curtain on the high stakes collision between political power, media empires and the dark legacy of Jeffrey Epstein. So guys, President Donald Trump is suing Rupert Murdoch and the Wall Street Journal for a staggering $10 billion over what he calls a fake and defamatory article trying him to Epstein. But what makes this legal clash even more explosive is Trump's urgent demand that Rupert Murdoch, 94 years old, the architect of conservative media dominance, should be deposed within just 15 days. Why? Trump's team says time is literally running out. So, guys, to break down, we need to have some background about this. So, here is the backstory. On July 18, the Wall Street Journal published a story claiming Trump had sent a raunchy birthday note to Jeffrey Epstein in 2003, complete with a sexually suggestive drawing allegedly signed by Donald Trump. The article resurfaced at a moment when the Epstein scandal was already threatening to boil over again, dragging in high profile names across politics and finance. Trump responded swiftly and furiously. Within 24 hours, he filed a $10 billion defamation lawsuit targeting not just the publication but also its parent company, NewsCorp, and the CEO, Rupert Thompson, and even the individual reporters behind the article. And now, Trump's lawyers want Rupert Murdoch himself to sit for a deposition within 2 weeks. So, guys, why is this a rush? Trump's legal team points to Murdoch's advanced age and a long list of health scares, including seizures, pneumonia, and even a broken back. They argue that if Murdoch isn't deposed soon, his testimony could be lost forever. The urgency here isn't just procedural, it's deeply strategic. Murdoch, as the co-founder of NewsCorp and overseer of the Wall Street Journal, holds the keys to what Trump believes is the motive and method behind publishing the article. Trump's team insists Murdoch has access to internal communications and editorial decisions that could either validate or utterly discredit the story. They say Murdoch's involvement puts him in a unique position, not just as a witness, but potentially as a central figure in what they claim was a deliberate hit job. So, guys, what could happen next? What does this mean legally and politically? If the court agrees to fast track Murdoch's deposition, it could become one of the most consequential sworn testimonies from a media executive in modern US history. So, guys, remember this is the same Rupert Murdoch whose empire has shaped the tone and tilt of right wing politics for decades, including Trump's own rise. If Murdoch sits for this deposition under oath and reveals internal discussions about the article, it could either help clear Trump's name or further implicate him, depending on what emerges. But if the court denies the request, it signals a major setback for Trump's legal team, potentially delaying the case past the 2026 election cycle. So, guys, there is also the broader media implications. News organizations, including the Wall Street Journal, have vowed to defend the article and stand by their reporting. If they are forced to turn over internal communications or editorial notes, it could set a precedent, making media outlets more vulnerable to the lawsuits, especially from powerful political figures. And it also violates freedom of speech. So, guys, here is my unique perspective. I think this part gets mostly overlooked. This lawsuit isn't just about the revenge or reputation, it's about the control. Trump, for all his antagonism towards the media, has always needed it. He weaponizes headlines, thrives on outrage, and feeds off the oxygen of coverage. But in this case, the spotlight is burning too hot. Epstein's name still carries a radioactive weight, and Trump knows that even association, even the mere suggestion of him property, could haunt him far more than any policy criticism ever could. By suing the Wall Street Journal and targeting Murdoch directly, Trump isn't just fighting back. He is reclaiming the narrative dominance. He is making the story about fake news again, about elites conspiring to smear him, and about an establishment so corrupt it would forge evidence to take him down. So, guys, whether you believe that or not, it's a smart politics. But there is also another layer. Trump's MAGA base has grown increasingly fixated on the Epstein case. They want names, they want exposure, and many of them suspect their own leader might be hiding something. So this legal move is Trump's trying to reassure his base that he is the one demanding transparency, not hiding from it. And it's a risky gamble because even if a silver of that birthday letter turns out to be real, or if damaging testimony leaks, it will backfire spectacularly. So, guys, here we are. The former president is dragging the world's most powerful media mogul into court, demanding answers about a scandal that just won't stay buried. And the question now isn't just about whether Rupert Murdoch will be deposed, it's what he will say, what records might emerge, and whether this case will blow open the Epstein files.